Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Box, the Technical Trader at TheTechTrader.com. It's Thursday, February the 2nd. These are the charts of the day. As we do every Thursday, a review of the last few weeks of swing trades so we can get an idea where we're at. And many of them look great. AFRM, as you can see, has been moving up steadily. And when it broke out, we put a swing on it, pulled back, and then roared ahead. Just in the last week and a half, it's gone from 1286 to 2275. So a very successful swing there, and it's met both targets. Your next target, though, probably around 27. CECO also doing well. It's flagging right now and has for the last 3 weeks, but a breakout here, and I think gets you into the 16, 17 zone. Eventually, you might see near 20. Cognizant, breakout of an inverse head and shoulders, pulls back, tests the trend line and moving averages successfully, and then rips ahead from 60 to 70. But today's reversal from a low of 65.42 to 70.90. Good close. And now my next target is about 74.5. EVH, a tech trader, swing from the breakout point here, and now the wedge has moved up to the first target zone 33. My next target is 37, near 38. V bottom right hand extended breakout and wedge, very nice. GAN, this little low price puppy, is actually giving us dividends. It's moved from 204, where we gave it to you when it broke out right there, to today's high of 249. That's right at target number 1, at least from what I remember. Next secondary target is 3.25 and then 4.25. Himx is moving up steadily and it's broken out over an inverse head and shoulder neckline. Today it popped up to tag the top of the channel at 870, but backed off to 842, so it was only up a dime. But I'm now looking at a parallel channel top target around 9.25, maybe even closer to 10. HOWL not having a good time of it, especially today when it dropped 35 cents or about 8.75%. I would not be happy if it broke under 3.5. You could put a stop somewhere about 340.50. If it manages to hold the wedge in here, your next targets are 5, 6, and 8. HOWL is one of my top picks for the year, and it continues to push. Today breaking out of a wedge and popping $1.98, 6.5%. But you can see the high today at 16.85 is the highest I think it's ever hit. Let's take a look. No, not quite, but it is a 10-year high. Looking for more upside, but although there is some resistance just ahead. IQ broke out of a base pattern, put a swing on it, then pulled back and wedge, and then broke out again. It's been steadily higher. Since the pullback low hit 510 on January 18th, it's gone from 510 to 788, and is at the target I had set for it near $8. Secondary target, 10.5. JNUG and PAAS gold and silver ETFs both backed off today. I'm a little concerned because of the reversal bar today on JNUG. We'll see if there's a downside breakdown. I would stop under 39.5. That's a couple of points from here. Pan American silver, similarly, very similar pattern. Back to the neckline, back to the trend line. Love to see it hold 17.85. The stop would be under, say, 17.25. Up next is LABU, one of other ETFs that are doing great in here, breaking out of a wedge pattern and popping to a new multi-month high, tagging 940. That's up a couple of points since we gave it to you. It looks like it could extend. Targets are 11 and 13. NEO breaking out of an inverse head and shoulders and made a new high, but it reversed. So hard to tell if we get a follow through. I still like it, but I'm not happy with the reversal day. Mid-range target 15 and then closer to 17. Nice inverse head and shoulder type pattern. NINE continues to push, but with being an oil-related stock, it was down today, and I'm concerned about the whole oil sector, quite frankly. Although that is a wedge, or is it an inverse, or is it a head and shoulders? We're going to find out, but I would want to stop this one under like 11.5, 11.75. NSTG popped out today, broke out today to 12.22, up 87 cents. The high was as high as 13.20 though, so it did back off. My next target is going to be mid-range around 15. ORIC swing trade that broke out and then wedged, made a new high and then backed off, but you can see it's starting to stabilize and move back up again. Again, today was up just a fraction. The targets are 6.75, 7.5, and 9. PAAS breaking out of a base pattern, popped out yesterday, hit my target today at 18 and then backed right off to 17, but still looking for more upside. My next target 22. Let's see if it backs and fills and consolidates in this area. Nice base breakout. Plug also up over through resistance today, and that too reversed. After getting up to 1888, it backed off more than a point and was actually down 19 cents on a day. A little disappointing, perhaps a reversal day. Nevertheless, still looking for more upside with a target of 20 and 23. Roblox, excellent breakout day today. Popped all the way to 41.58, but managed to pull way back 39.68. Still up $1.44, almost 4%. And volume was heavy at 18 million. Next target is going to be 43 and 47. REPL, one of my top picks for the year. I made a nominal new high today at 29.52, but backed off to a couple points and finished with a reversal day. Also a bit of a concern there, but I'm looking at this as a return for the year, and I'm looking for 35, 36, something of that nature. Shopify, another pop and pullback, but nevertheless another new multi-month high, breaking out of the neckline of an inverse head and shoulders. And after reaching 54.49, it finished 52.10, up 184, about 4%. Volume is solid. I still think the stock has legs. Let's look for something in the high 50s for your next target. SMMT came down in a three-wave corrective, testing the moving average and trend line. Moving average and lateral price support, and snap right back. You can see where it is now. It needs to pop here and get going, targeting 5.5 and 7.5 if it does. SOXL, another ETF that's doing very well for us. It's recently moved from a low of about 13.5 to today over 1840 before backing up to 1722. And it may need to rest as well, but I think eventually we're looking at a test of the August highs around 21.5. Technical Glass made another new high and then backed off. This has been very choppy, but in a steady rising channel. It hit 37 today. Next target's 41. TGTX, excellent action this month. After that big reversal day, it's gone from 6 3/4 to 18.16 in the last 5 weeks. Rising channel target shows me around 20 for the next target. TOST in the software section is, I believe, broken out today, but it backed off a little bit. Still a nice, neat gain of, after reaching up to 24.92, it backed off to 23.90, was up 75 cents, but it was a technical breakout for me. Target 29.90.30. And UMC, breaking out of an inverse head and shoulders, has now moved up for several days in a row and has extended to 8.67 today. My target's 9 and 9 3/4. The ERI was gone vertical in the last 3 or 4 weeks, but today's move from 468 to today's high 1058 finally met its match and reversed to finish down 57 cents on a day. But the overall pattern very positive. I'd like to see it consolidate in this zone and move up to the next target 11.5 and then 14. Viking still in a coiling type consolidation bullish coil. Acts like it wants to explode at any moment. Once it gets to 962, your targets are 11.5 and 13.5. And finally, Wayfair has gone vertical since we gave it to you. Breakout, pullback, rebound, and then from here, this pullback low, 50.88, has taken it to 74.25 or 16 points in about a week plus, about 6-7 days. It's at the secondary target as it reached today. 70, as I said, 74, I think the target was 74.5, so we're at that target. Your next target is 80, 88, 89. Good looking chart as well. That's it for us tonight. A review of the top remaining swings at detectrader.com. Good night, everybody.